Welcome to the class, my dear students. In the previous lecture, we have started the Z transforms and we have done a formula Z of A power n, and on this we have done different problems. Now in today's lecture, I am going to do another important property of Z transformations, that is Z of n power p is given by minus z times of d by dz of z of n power p minus 1. So this is what the next property, z of n power p. Suppose you want to find out what is z of n. That means the value of p is 1 here. So then what it is? Minus z d by dz of z of n power 1 minus 1, that is n power 0. So that is minus z d by dz of z of n power 0 is 1. We know that minus z into d by dz of z of 1 is z over z minus 1, that is z of 1. So that gives you minus z into, now z over z minus 1, derivative. So use the quotient rule. What is it? V is z minus 1 into derivative of z 1 minus z into derivative of the denominator z minus 1 is 1 over z minus 1 the whole square. So now that gives you minus z into z minus 1 into 1 is z minus 1 minus z by z minus 1 the whole square. Z gets cancelled. Minus z into minus 1 is z over z minus 1 the whole square. So what is your z of n? The second property of z transformation is, it is z over z minus 1 the whole square. Now if we want to find out what is z of n square, that's the third one, let us say, that is again by using the formula minus z d by dz of z of n power 2 minus 1, that is n power 1. Now we know what is d by dz of z of n is z over z minus 1 the whole square. Okay, now how will we rewrite this? Minus z into, again using the u by v formula, z minus 1 the whole square into derivative of z is 1 minus z times of z minus 1 the whole square derivative 2 into z minus 1 over z minus 1 the whole power whole square which is whole power 4. Okay. Now if you observe, there is z minus 1 common here, there is z minus 1 here, and there is one z minus 1. So every term you have z minus 1 is common. So I will take z minus 1 common outside, then 1 z minus 1 is left over here, and minus 2 into z minus 1. So 2z over z minus 1 the whole power 4. So now 1 z minus 1 gets cancelled. So it is minus z into z minus 1 minus 2z by z minus 1 the whole cube. So that is minus z minus 2z. So minus z into minus z is z square plus z over z minus 1 the whole cube. Z minus 1 the whole cube. So z of n square is z square plus z by z minus 1 the whole cube. So let us have a recap of all this now. So what we have done up to now in the previous lecture and today's lecture is, z of 1 is z over z minus 1, z of a power n is z over z minus a, and z of n power p is minus 1 minus z of n power p is, already we have written that formula, minus z into d by dz of z of n power p minus 1. Now, what is z of n? Z of n is, remember z of 1 is z by z minus 1. Z of n will be z by z minus 1 the whole square. And z of n square, just up to this you remember, so that it will be z over z minus 1 the whole cube, whereas here in the numerator it is z plus z square. So this is what your observations. You have to remember these. Z over z minus 1 is z of 1. A power n is z by z minus a. N power p is this. Z of n is z by z minus 1 the whole square. Z of n square is z square plus z by z minus 1 the whole cube. Is that clear? So these are the very important rules which we have to